a minute.
Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Becoming Nurse Nita. Thank you guys for clicking. If you have subscribed, thank you. If you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? So today we are in part 2 of Neat Notes and Notability. Now that I have more experience with Notability, I have added more points that I think you guys could benefit from using the app. So let's go ahead and get into the video. So what you want to do is, of course, already have your notes up. You're going to slide up slightly down here to just put your iPad on dual screen. We're going to hold here. And here's where I have my hearts. We're going to click and drag. And that's how we have our image in our notes. Okay, and so for PDFs, I talked about it in my first video. So if you want to know how to directly upload a PDF to your Notability app from your email, check that video out. But I did figure out how to get documents scanned from in-person and sent to Notability. So in part 1 of Neat Notes and Notability, I talked about how to move PDFs from your email address or wherever to Notability, but I did figure out how to get scanned documents into Notability. And so you would go to the plus sign up here, document scan. It'll automatically take the picture for you and add it in the clipboard down here. You would click save. And it gives you 2 different options to enter. Don't do image unless you want it to be extremely small on the page. You would do PDF if you want a full generated PDF on its own page. It'll insert at the way bottom, but remember you can move. You can move your page wherever you want. But that is how you do that. And you can annotate, write whatever. This is actually how I practiced anatomy. When I did this, I covered up all the pieces on the diagram, and I actually wrote in the filler spaces here. But that is another study tip. And this is how you scan documents into Notability. When writing, I always felt like it was super curvy, and it made my notes not so neat. And so I'll show you this tool. So you would go to the pencil tool up here. Most of you may, I think it already goes as a default. It'll have this one here clicked, and it makes your writing not so neat. I kind of want my writing to look like a straight line. Like, I don't want it to be too curvy. So this is the feature that you want to have selected when you're doing your writing. All you need to do is zoom in to what best fits your handwriting size. That makes sense. And when you start writing, your writing is going to be a tad bit neater, because it's not entering that curvy handwritten tool. And I'm going to actually show you the difference here. So this type of writing here is going to be best for calligraphy, that sort of stuff. But if you're trying to get extremely neat notes, I would definitely go with the straight written tool. That again is found here. My writing did get a lot neater from using that tool. And also I had a trick, like I said earlier, just zoom in on your boxes. When you write far away, it's harder to get your words straight and neat and small. So if you zoom in to write at your normal size, it'll actually look a lot better. so that when you zoom out, it looks a lot neater, and collectively it'll look like this. So one final thing I did want to show you guys is the wrapping tool that can be found at the bottom right side of the page by clicking the plus sign. And so if you notice, the small tab will be found wherever this little blue signifier is. So if I move it down here, my first block is going to be here. So this is where I'm going to start writing. So this is technically how I zoomed in earlier, but just in a different way. And I'm going to show you how to use the wrapping tool. So if I'm writing, it'll wrap once I touch the blue line. Now, if you want it to wrap sooner, all you need to do is grab this here and move it closer to you. So it'll wrap a lot sooner than when you get to the edge. Also, when you're in the wrapping tool, it does allow you to go back a few squares, sections, and then also it allows you to enter, I guess, tab here. So that is the wrapping tool. Thank you guys for tuning in with me again. Please drop something in the comments. I really want to know what you guys want to see in these videos to come. If I've missed anything that you want me to talk about, please let me know in the comments. If you haven't, please subscribe. But I will see you guys later.